Hi, my name is Matt Numerick and I'm owner and chief instructor of Elite Defense Systems. I want to once again thank you for going through the previous videos, kind of educating yourself about maybe some questions or things you must think about when checking out a martial arts academy or wanting to get into a self-defense program. This last thing that I want to cover is kind of like an extra little bonus one, more or less. And I would really encourage you to take a look at this and really give it some good hard thought, because I have so many people get into the program and come and check us out, or maybe they, ask for information over the net, and maybe they come on and even visit or something like that. Maybe they check out a class live, and then all of a sudden they end up not signing on up. Now listen, I know that there are legitimate reasons for people not to sign up for classes. I get it. But I also want people to understand that there's a difference between excuses and valid reasons. Here are some of the excuses that I just hear over and over again. And please believe me, there's been times where I wanted to get into some more serious training and I make excuses. So this is stuff that I do as well. But I will tell you one thing, is that there's a big difference between when you make excuses, you get certain kinds of results, and also when you take action, you get certain kind of results. And I'll talk about that here in a second. Here's probably one of the most common things I get is just time. They don't have enough time. Well, listen, anything where you're going to get a positive reward for, that you're going to get some good positive results, whether it be losing weight, giving your child more confidence, whether it be for you to learn some good serious self-defense skills so you feel great and you know you can protect yourself and your loved ones, that's going to take an investment of time. I wish I could just give people a pill and they can just get those skills automatically, but obviously that can't be the case. So I understand that people are really tight on time. I totally understand that families are very busy in this day and age. But once again, for the small amount of time invested, there is a huge amount of reward that can be gained. And obviously I've covered that through some of the previous videos. But once again, don't get caught in that thing of just saying, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time. I always find it really surprising how people, once again, they don't have enough time to maybe invest in a great program, like ours or maybe some other program that they find. But at the exact same time, they waste hours upon hours a week watching TV or doing other kind of time-wasting activities. So once again, ask yourself the question, could my time be better spent investing in something that's going to give me so many great positive rewards physically, emotionally, and also mentally as well, whether it be for you and or your child as well. The next thing is the not ready excuse. Oh geez, this one drives me nuts. I get people who come on and take a look at our classes, and let's say they want to go ahead and they want to lose some weight. They'll go ahead and they'll give me a call back maybe a couple weeks after and say, you know what, I loved your classes, everything about your curriculum, about your schedule, it meets my needs, it's great, but I just feel like I need to get more in shape first before I need to get into my classes. You know what, let me tell you something right now. It's never going to happen. I've had so many people make that promise, and we do follow-ups with people, and then we find out that, listen, whether it be a month down the line or even a year or two down the line, they never took action on it. What I want to encourage you to do is realize the fact that a person will get in shape by getting into our classes. It'll happen simultaneously. They'll get ready for the classes at the exact time. They'll improve themselves and get that weight loss or get more in shape. So once again, this not ready thing just drives me nuts, especially when it comes to a person's physical ability. I also see the not ready kind of excuse come into effect of, hey listen, I want to join my friend, but my friend's not ready. Hey listen, you know what, your friend's never going to be ready. That's really the truth of it. You have contacted us for a reason, and that reason is that you want to improve an area of life, or obviously an area of your child's life. That's never going to happen if you wait on other people. Did you ever have to wait on other people to learn how to read, or to learn how to ride a bicycle, or to learn how to drive a car? My guess is no. You didn't wait on other people, you just found a way to do it. Or you had people who were, maybe a parent or a loved one who just made time for you to go ahead and get those positive results. So once again, having the not ready thing is just not a good excuse. Money. Well, this is the thing. Obviously, we're in a time right now where maybe budgets are a little bit more tight, and I do not deny that whatsoever. But once again, I want you to take a look at where you're spending your money, and can that money be invested into something that's going to be more worth your while, or at least can give somebody, maybe some more positive experiences that are going to improve their life. Sometimes what I'll see, parents bring their children in, here, and all of a sudden they don't have time, or I'm sorry, they don't have the finances to go ahead and to get into our program. But at the exact same time, I know that that family is taking a vacation, or at the very least, maybe they bought that new video game with 3 or 4 games that cost $200 or $300. Hey, listen, I don't want to, obviously get down on anybody and how they spend their money, because, there's some things that I enjoy to spend my money on too. But I think at the end of the day, I have to take a look at, for not only myself, but also for my family, what is going to give them the best results and the best long-term results. Going on vacations is something that I love to do with my family. I would obviously encourage you to do that if you have the time and also the finances to do that. But you know what? There's nothing more rewarding that I get to see as a martial arts instructor, of seeing my students, both adults and youth, walk out of our program with that unstoppable confidence that they can just accomplish anything. That they can, whether, get better grades, that they can overcome maybe a social issue that's going on at their school, whether it's a person, that wants to get a promotion at their job, where they just want to feel more happy and less depressed, whatever it is, they know they have the confidence to overcome that. So once again, what I really want to encourage you to do is take a look at your finances. Is there something that you can do without, even maybe for a short term, maybe just for 90 days, maybe for 6 months, maybe for a year? Could you go without that in order to make a better investment with your finances? Taking a look at all these, obviously the excuses don't stop there. You may have 1 or 2. I know that things that I want to do, I may have 1 or 2 that's kind of swirling around in my mind. But once again, take a look at this. Is that excuses, what do they equal? I mean, what have excuses really given you in life? Have they produced results? Have they produced a better quality of life for you and or your family? My guess is they probably have not. On the other hand, action. And we're not talking big, huge, massive action. Maybe we're just taking a small step forward. Maybe the small step is just to go ahead and just to call us. Maybe just to email us for more information on our classes. Maybe it's to schedule a time to come on in and actually take a look at our classes and talk to some students who have been in our program for a short period of time or a long period of time. Maybe that small action is just something small. Or maybe that action is something a little bit more investment oriented. Maybe to invest in a program for 90 days or for 6 months or for a year or something like that. But I'll tell you one thing, action always in my life has led to something good. Maybe it's led to just a lesson learned, but usually it's led to something good and something that's a little bit more long-lasting, much more long-lasting than excuses. Because there's one thing that I have learned, excuses, they may go ahead and give you a short-term burst of relief, like, okay, you know what, I've made excuses of not working on out or not getting my kid into a program, so I'm kind of relaxed now. But guess what? Those issues, they're going to keep on popping on up. The issues of low confidence, the issues of bad grades, the issues of bullying, the issues of just not feeling good about yourself, the issues of constantly being overweight year in and year out, and you keep on putting on more weight. Those issues are going to keep on coming back. So once again, I don't mean this to be a pump-up session. I don't want this to be a guilt session by any means. Because once again, as I've been putting together this video, I really had to take a look at myself and say, you know what am I making excuses on? What am I maybe spending my money on, or maybe I can invest in my kids for a skill that's going to last them just for a lifetime? I've had to look at my own excuses as well. And so I hope that you do the same through this video. Once again, if you have questions, I would really encourage you to go ahead and contact me. Either give me a call or just email us through our website. Find a way to get more information, find a way to come in and check out a class. Or you know what I'd love to do is I'd love to go ahead and just give you a free trial for our classes. If you go ahead and you've watched this far, if you've watched this whole video, I know you've done so for a reason, so I want to reward you for that. Please feel free to contact us, and I'd like to go ahead and extend you a free trial into our classes so you can see for yourself what the reward is in the investment that we're talking about here. Thanks so much for your time. God bless, and look forward to talking to you soon.